GHB TV, y'all. We back on the stream yard. Fill them in, fill them in. Get with me. Fill them in. We gonna run it up real quick, man. We gonna let the people say their piece. Tell us how y'all feel about this fight. I'm here. I'll be your host for this evening, Greg Hackett. Yeah, stick. What up? You already know. Send Twine Russell the link. Somebody send it to him. I don't got his number. Let him know we here. What's poppin', y'all? Shakur Stevenson, the youngin' Scho. All right, I'm about to drop the link right now. I ain't gonna be able to come out of this and call him. So just hit him up for me. Appreciate you. The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, this is what we gonna do. We gonna do it like we used to do it when I first started getting back on here. We gonna bring the people in. Probably one at a time. Let them rip their shit. You know what I mean? We can't get no big argument going. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Perfect. You feel me? Mr. AMG was popping. The link is in the chat. Let me know who wants to say their piece. We here. We talking boxing. Yes, sir. Somebody in the back. Hey, Josh, you gotta show your face, gang. Gotta show your face. Cause we had some creeps come through here. Oh, let me see if I. Yo, cuz, can you hear me? Hold up, I gotta take
Greg,
my mic off. Yo, Farah.
yo, Greg, you can
Hold
hear
on,
me?
hold on, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Yo.
Hell yeah.
Yo, what's
All
good,
right,
bro?
we here. What's going on,
Yo,
fellas?
Y'all,
what's good, bro? How you
what's
doing?
going?
Hey, talk y'all talk. Let me know how y'all feel.
Shakur and Floyd,
Huh?
Kid Austin. Shakur and Kid Austin.
Yeah. Let's go.
Man, Floyd
Shakur,
Schofield finna
easy.
get towed up, nigga.
Shakur,
Say it again.
Shakur.
I mean,
Decision.
I know y'all like Shakur, but I mean, tell me what y'all think though, really. Go into it.
Okay, Floyd, he leans in when he punches, right?
Yeah.
And then Shakur's this. He's not the hardest hitter in 135, but he's a sniper.
Right.
So I see Shakur dropping him, but Shakur's gonna win, unanimous decision.
Yeah.
I
Also,
ain't gonna
too.
lie. What's his name finna get towed up? Shakur finna get punched in the mouth, man. He ain't
Who?
never really Shakur, bro. Shakur, bro.
Mm. Okay.
He ain't like
I don't
that.
know.
Like you gotta look at this situation, bro. Floyd and them calling for this shit. Like this ain't no Lamont Roach shit, no Frank shit. Like they put the call in. Like yo, you available? Let's do it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, Josh, can I ask you a question? Did you ever box before?
Oh, he
Because Greg,
froze up.
okay, Greg, you boxed before. You went amateurs, pros, right?
Yeah.
Even though I never had an amateur fight, but skills pay the bills in boxing in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
I spar pros, I spar amateurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shakur's skill set is like here. Floyd Schofield skill set is here, and plus two. If I have a son like Bill Haney, he's a good father because he's a good father, but not a good coach trainer. You know,
Okay.
Floyd Schofield dad, he's not like he's like a motivational speaker. He's not like he never really sparred before, put gloves on, never got beat up, never did the miles. Your son's boxing in there.
Right.
Shakur, he got Wally Moses, good corner. He got Terrence Crawford, Keyshawn Davis, good work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Floyd Schofield, he not. he's a good fighter. You know, don't get me wrong. I support him. He's a black fighter, but Shakur, easily.
I think he's gonna give him a hard
Hey,
time. I just think he's
let,
gonna give him a hard
let me
time.
Yo,
yeah, skill sometimes pay the bills,
There you
but
go.
sometimes the will pay the bill too. If a nigga got undetermined will, he can win too.
Mm.
Cause just like Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston, you know what I'm saying?
Come
Mm.
Sometimes
on.
if your will is higher than that other fighter will, bro, you can have the best skills, bro, but you don't got that will to wanna win, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's one
I
thing,
understand that.
bro, to fight somebody and make them look bad, but it's another thing to be in there with another live dog. You get what I'm saying? Another nigga
I
that
understand
really
that. But
believe.
who has Floyd Schofield fought?
It don't matter who he fought, but it's who they
It,
giving to him.
no, it do matter
Sometimes it's
because
not.
Shakur
Sometimes
got
you
a way
look at.
better resume.
You said what?
Shakur got a way better resume. Floyd Schofield never went to the Olympics.
So who has Shakur fought?
Jamal Herring, Oscar Valdez, Conceição, he a dog too.
Didn't Jamel Herring already get knocked out before he fought Shakur?
No, he didn't. He lost to Shakur. That's the first person he lost to.
That wasn't Jamel Herring first loss.
I mean, okay, it's not, but Jamal Herring's he's a world champion. You're a world champion.
So who did Jamel Herring beat?
He beat Lamar Roach. Shakur went to the Olympics, silver medalist. Come on, he fought Rabasi in the Olympics. Shakur's a great fighter. I mean, I think the
So
only person that could beat
let me
Shakur at
ask you this.
135 is Tank.
So let me
All
ask
right,
you
I got a
this:
question.
when was coming in second place an accomplishment?
Bro, it's the Olympics. You know how hard it is to go to the Olympics? Different type of styles you face, bro.
Yeah, bro,
I'm
second
saying
place is good, bro.
you glorifying coming in, and not just you specifically. But my
Hmm?
thing is, when was coming in second place an accomplishment, bro?
Bro, you took
How
it
about
far.
how,
Silver medalist, bro. That's a huge accomplishment. Even to me to the Olympics, you know how hard that is?
it's only
Hey,
one nigga better than you at that point.
I got a question. Hey,
It's boxing,
Josh,
you lose and win.
I got a question. Josh, you said earlier that Shakur gonna be getting hit in the mouth. Do you think the pressure from Schofield is gonna be at that level where he can get in there and actually make this a good fight?
I think he gonna try to make it that like even if he see he can't really do it, he gonna try. He gonna really try to get in there. And I feel like it's just cause like he done seen Shakur before. I mean, that's sparring for sure. But he done
Yeah,
seen the nigga, and he know the opportunity, bro. So he gonna try to get in.
yeah.
Greg, what you said about Tim Tszyu when he fought that one Russian guy? You can't just say, oh, I want trouble with everybody, and you in the street, you say, oh, I want trouble. Floyd Schofield, he want trouble, but he rocking up more than he could chew.
Mm.
So at least he barking, nigga.
He
It
I'm
ain't
not
barking
saying
like
though,
Shakur
cause
gonna
the
some
win.
people
nigga going
duck.
to chew, like he
Some
going.
people duck Shakur, but he calling for Shakur, so we got to give him respect for that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah,
Well,
He's a
that's
boxer, of course. You gotta, bro.
that's the only part I respect is that he willing to fight Shakur, but we just watched this nigga go 12 rounds and be gassed. Now imagine fighting Shakur Stevenson, who you can't even touch.
Mm.
But y'all, listen.
He gonna be double tired by the time
So
it's the
listen.
6th, 7th, 8th round. He just gonna be getting punched in the mouth the whole time.
So you know that top rank, bro, like promoted Shakur. You know they put him in there with certain fighters to make him look better than what he really is, right?
All right,
Because
that
it's a
sounds
promotion.
good, but
Listen,
That's a crazy take, brother.
but you gotta
listen,
realize certain fighters are in
listen,
position to check rock like we seeing right now with whoever
I
they
heard
want.
that.
bro.
Shakur
Listen.
came
Do
through.
you not? I'm saying,
Shakur,
listen.
the fight fell out with Shakur and Zepeda, right?
So
And he
listen.
automatically said what he wanted to do. I check rock with this nigga if the shit fall out with Zepeda, and he doing that. Tank could check rock with whoever he want to pick. I want to fight you. He could check. Certain niggas could check ball with whoever they want, bro.
Mm.
You can't put the same. Every fighter is not on the same level when it comes to matchmaking and come to making a fight happen. Some niggas can make a fight happen like that, and some niggas gotta
You
go
know
through
yo. You
different.
know. So his first few
They
fights.
both on the zone. This fight is easy for it to happen. His pops told us straight up. Them niggas said they willing to take. They're nothing like take for example the Brian Norman shit. His pops was just on IG Live and said, "Yo, we whatever contract they send, we just want the opportunity.
Bro,
It don't
listen.
matter what the
Bro,
bread is.
bro,
Some fighters ain't who y'all niggas think they is,
That's
bro.
true belief in yourself
Feel
as
me?
bro,
a fighter.
Some
bro.
I
fighters.
Floyd
respect that
Schofield,
part.
that is not a coach. He's not a coach. I'm
Nah,
sorry. He's a
No, I'm
football
not talking
coach.
about his coaching. I'm talking about him saying, "Yo, him wolfing enough to really get the fight. He did
But you
his
need,
job. The
but
fight,
you
and
need
Nah,
a
for
I'm
coach.
real.
here
But
willing to take whatever.
you need a coach. If Ronnie Shields takes
He's not
over,
gonna win. I don't think he's gonna win. Shakur, my man, I don't think he's gonna win. Don't get that fucked up.
But do y'all niggas not give him a chance though?
You
No,
know them
no,
niggas don't get that nigga Floyd no chance, bro. You know
I
no,
that, bro.
give.
man.
They
I'm gonna tell you.
you
I'm
know
gonna
that,
tell
bro.
you
Come
this.
on, bro.
I'm
You
gonna tell
know
you
that, bro.
this. I'm gonna tell
wait,
you
Greg,
this.
can I ask you a
I'm gonna tell.
question?
Let me tell you this. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Them 8 ounces. I'm giving everybody a chance.
Thank
Motherfucker
you.
Come
hit
on.
you. Motherfucker hit you in your head with them Jones, man. You. That shit. I seen motherfuckers' minds change. I seen their bodies change. You know what I'm saying? The reaction from them gloves be crazy, bro. You know
Thank
what I
you,
mean?
bro.
So I'm definitely respecting Schofield for one, like y'all said, he asking for the fight. Two, he's gonna come and fight because he got to. You know what I mean? He can't bullshit. But it's AMG, it's something I want to feed off what you said. You said these the people watching think that these guys are better than they are because of the matchups. So what do you think Shakur get from this matchup?
So now I noticed. I looked at Shakur's resume and I looked at the guys that he beat. I looked at who they beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I go deep into depths. Like I go to the
Yeah,
roots, nigga. Like if
yeah.
he beat Jameer Herring, nigga, I want to see who Jameer Herring beat. If Jameer
Hmm.
Herring, if Jameer Herring beat a nigga, I want to see who he beat. You get what I'm saying? Like I go into the depths to really see if this nigga really that nigga, bro. You gotta understand. Top Rank brought Shakur up to look like the guy that he is, who he is. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's not a dog. I'm not saying he's not technical. I'm not saying he's not a technician. I'm not saying none of that, bro. You gotta understand. The first time this nigga went to Eddie Hearns and they was trying to get him to fight Joe Cordina, this nigga all of a sudden got hurt. Now, why is that? And I'm not saying he didn't get hurt on purpose. I'm not saying he got hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a mistake or whatever. But I'm saying something is strange with that, bro.
Bro,
And
Mm.
that shit
have you
ain't
ever
just come
boxed
up out of
before?
nowhere, bro.
He
Have
been
you ever put
saying
them
his
gloves? Have
hands
you
been hurt for the
put
last
headgear
couple
on?
of fights, and we seen the video of him throwing the punch in his hand getting hurt.
Wait, you
No.
say that again?
This is
Say that
public
say that
information
again?
that you can see with your own
Have you ever
eyes.
boxed before? Have you ever sparred, put gloves on?
Yes, yes,
You spar everything.
yes, everything.
So you know boxing can really get in. It's your
And
hands. You can really get.
that's why I come to tell y'all he's brought up to look a certain type of way. It's promoting you get what I'm saying? That's why I said that, bro. That's why I'm saying these certain things because you know what I'm saying. Like I understand both sides, the business aspect and getting in there fighting, bro. You get what
So
I'm
who's
trying to
more
say,
skilled than Shakur at 135? Skilled.
bro? Tank is more skilled than Shakur.
Okay, Tank. Who else?
That's just about it.
Thank you. So you think Schofield can fuck with Shakur skill wise?
You never really know though, because you got to think that C-level fighter is going to want it more than that A-level fighter, bro.
You
I
don't know
Let
understand,
me
that.
let me
but
let me let me let me say something real quick
Yes, you
too.
do, these niggas.
For Rob, listen, I hear what you're saying. You right. You got a point. But if y'all motherfuckers could think back, it was a such thing as Vernon Forrest and Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley was a dangerous dude. You know what I'm saying? Knocking everything out. Vernon Forrest went in there and beat him twice. But then Vernon Forrest lost to a Ricardo Mayorga who had no skills. He was a wild motherfucker. And he damn near, I think he stopped Vernon Forrest. So a credit to AMG just a little bit, just to give it some type of credit. Yo, anything can happen in that ring. You know what I mean? Anything can happen in that ring. I'm not trying to say Schofield gonna beat Shakur. We know Shakur is the better skilled fighter, but Shakur been off for some time, a little bit of time, and he coming off an injury, and Schofield got a lot to prove. I would like to think shit, anything can happen.
I mean it
That's
takes
a
more
fact.
punches boxing. I understand that.
Can I jump in real quick, G?
Go ahead, EH.
All right, listen. Didn't you have a fighter that fought Keyshawn?
No, it was a kid from the city, but I didn't. He wasn't my
He
fighter.
wasn't your fighter, okay? Because I mean, right now I'm driving. I can't look at the rankings, but when I look at the top 15 of any rankings, like if I went to the rankings right now and looked at the top 15 of any rankings, if any of those guys in there mix it up, as a fan, and I got certain fighters that I like or I really think are good, I want to see them fight. I'm not gonna like when a guy's coming up and his team says he ready. Let them fight. It just so happened we living in a time now where if a guy like Schofield or a guy like David Morrell, they go in there, they challenge one of the best guys that's at the top and they lose, then you just throw them away, then you're not really a boxing fan because now who else is going to fight? Okay, Tank fights Shakur tomorrow. Then what? We just going to talk about that for the next 2 weeks? Tank and Shakur never fight again? Like, you got to let these guys get in there and mix it up. If this young guy say he's ready, he can punch, he healthy, he been training, digging into guys' resumes and saying this guy fought this guy and this guy, we start to disrespect fighters because everybody got to fight somebody to start to make their bones. Like, what is the mark? Who's supposed to be the marquee fighter? We gonna say Floyd, Sugar Ray Leonard? Well, go check their record. See all the people they fought, who they fought. They had to get to a certain point. And G, you and I was having this conversation before. Every great fighter that we love, whether they now or in the past, nobody has a record where all of the fighters they fought is undefeated. And as of recently, the only guy we know that got like maybe 9 or 10 undefeated fighters almost straight on his record is actually Scooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tank. Not every guy, but most of the guys, they undefeated.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Nah, you good, OG. You good, OG. Now,
yeah,
so
I
AMG.
never heard that market. I just wanted if his team say he ready, and I understand that some guys that are fighters, or like if you coaches, you might be looking at it a little bit different from me because I'm just a fan. But I'm just saying, if a guy sit down with his team and say he ready, let him fight.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
AMG, you said you felt like Shakur record was padded as far as the styles. Do you not feel the same about Tank?
Yeah. That now I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because he was promoted by Floyd, so he was trying to bring Tank into that stardom light, right? And I'm not saying that Bob wasn't trying to do that with Shakur, but he was trying to kind of trying to make a star out of Shakur, but because Shakur's style is not the most exciting, Bob kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he still was, but once I think he had that fight against De Los Santos, if I'm not mistaken, and then after that performance, he wasn't a Saturday night fighter no more. After that, I believe, I think he was like a Thursday night fighter or like a Friday night fighter or some shit.
G.
Yeah.
Hey, Twan said, man, can you send him the link? He trying to get through backstage. He don't not do shit.
Tell him to do it again. I seen when he was back there, but he jumped out.
Oh, he said he seen you back there, but you jumped off. He said he seen you.
When I added him, he jumped off. It was at the same time. Just tell him to jump back in.
And then look, Tank fought Pitbull with one hand. Shakur fought Santos with one hand. Niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't see Tank make no excuses like, oh, my hand fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he understood he couldn't get the knockout, but niggas still did what he did. Like, he still put on a performance. I feel like any nigga that put on gloves got a chance, bro. Like, we can't
That's
count
a good point.
out,
I ain't never heard nobody say that, bro. That's a good
like,
observation.
We can't count nobody out because listen right here.
Edwin is way
The world,
better.
listen, hold up, Faro,
Hold on.
Bro, hold up, Faro. Before the world knew Pitbull, the world ain't know Pitbull Cruz, bro. And I'm not saying he didn't beat Tank, but the world ain't know him. But it took that one night for the world to know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you something?
It just take one slip up, bro.
Can I ask you something?
What's that?
You said Pitbull, right? Edwin skillfully is better than Pitbull. Pitbull's a pressure fighter. Come forward. He doesn't slip, roll, catch punch.
Is Pitbull not a come forward fighter?
I say he is, right? Didn't Pitbull lose to Ryan Venezuela? Edwin De Los Santos knocked out Ryan Venezuela. Yes or no?
Did Rayo game plan not look similar to Tank game plan?
Did Rayo get knocked out by Edwin? Yes or no?
Hey, G.
Yo.
He said what time you going on tomorrow? He said he gonna give you a segment tomorrow.
All right, so tell him I appreciate him, and we'll make it about him tomorrow.
All right, he said what time?
Actually, it's like 9:30, cool. 9:30, 10 o'clock.
In the morning?
If he could, it's up to him. Tell him.
He said up to you. What time you trying to do?
But
He said,
back
don't
to
even
your
really matter.
All right, my bad,
Stick up.
y'all. So if we could
yeah,
do,
you good, you good.
if we could do 10 o'clock tomorrow night, I got him.
He said 10 o'clock tomorrow night. He's he's a lot of shit. He said, tell y'all, right? He said it's a bet too, G. He said, tell y'all, oh boy got a puncher's chance though.
Mm.
He said,
That's a
say it again.
fact.
But Shakur what?
He talking to Gary Antoine Russell, y'all.
Okay, okay.
He said,
My,
but Shakur ain't got no bitch in him with anybody that apply pressure.
mm.
All right, bro. All right, love.
You said Tank ain't complain, right? But Tank didn't
Now
fight
hold up,
Edwin
hold
De
up.
Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos is way better than Pitbull. Pitbull lost to Rayo. Rayo got knocked out by Edwin De Los Santos. Yes or no?
There's
Styles make
something that
fights though, right?
YSM always
I'm
say,
saying
like
you
that
ever
I
heard
agree
you ever
with.
heard the
We
saying
gotta stop
Styles
doing the
make fights?
triangle theory with fighters. Like, oh, he
Yeah,
beat
but
him,
look,
but
look,
I
look, look, look,
understand.
bro, bro, bro,
Bro,
bro, hold
yeah,
on,
bro,
bro,
you ain't never
bro,
heard that.
bro. What you just said is what Jesus explained to you about Shane, Vernon Forrest, and Mayura. Shane beat
Styles make fights,
Mayura,
bro.
Mayura beat Forrest, but Forrest beat Shane, so you can't, that doesn't mean anything. The way they
Beat
Styles
fought
make
when they
Shane
were
fights,
in
bro.
twice.
the ring,
You feel me?
the way
Styles
that
make
they
fights,
fought in
bro.
the ring matters. The way that Tank fought his fight when his hand was injured and the way Shakur fought his fight, you can't dispute that. That actually happened. That ain't, we
Yeah,
ain't
that's a
making
fact.
that up.
That's
That
what I'm getting to,
actually
OG.
happened. That was a good point. I'm not taking away nothing from none of the fighters, but when you see the fight and you say, well, damn, his hand was hurt and he fought this way, but his hand was hurt, he kept up. It's just, it is what it is with that. That's why we need to see the fights, though. I'm not gonna
So,
say my favorite fighter is this and that just because I say so. I want to see him get in there and fight guys. He ain't the shit that I say he was shit. He the shit because he went in there and showed me he was good. So just because the guys I favor fighting on me, oh, that guy don't deserve to fight me. Well, who he
Mm.
supposed to fight? I'm not gonna pay to watch him shadow box. I want to
that's a
see him
fact.
fight
That's a
somebody.
fact. That's a
Hey,
fact.
let me respect the super chats. Brandon Hall, appreciate the love. He says Shakur is going to beat Floyd Schofield easily, and it won't be close. And
I
then
agree.
And then we got another super chat. Amp J1 Law says just logged on and looking out for the driver as an insurance defense and big truck's attorney. tell
Bro,
him
what?
don't glance. Tell him don't glance over because you don't want anyone requesting videos slash surveillance or safety violations. Don't get in trouble driving that truck, gang.
I appreciate you, dog, but I own my truck, so they ain't got no cameras and shit on me.
All
But
right, so
I
he owned the
appreciate that,
truck.
dog.
So y'all know what it is. That's big player talk
Big
too.
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, OJ.
It's the used truck. Man, I'm a
Hey,
regular
yeah,
nigga.
what's up,
It's the
man?
used truck. I worked hard to
What's
get
up with
this motherfucker. What's up? I hope G don't fall asleep on us tonight.
no
Yeah,
no
hey, G, we was on that joke debating like it
no
was
I'm
just me
up.
and him. G was
Hey,
snoring and all that.
no, I'm up. Hey, see the Swerve, what you think?
What up? What up?
Hey, your TV, I think your TV turned up loud.
Hold on, I'm
My
about to go
bad.
upstairs.
Yeah,
I
my
was
bad,
downstairs.
gang.
My girl cooking.
My bad.
And then too, like nigga on Saturday night, bro. All it takes is for that best gotta have his worst night, nigga. Anything can happen, bro. You never know. Like nigga on paper, Shakur is the man, but
That's
you
true.
gotta
That's true.
think the nigga human, bro. You feel me? Nigga might not be, and I'm not wishing no bad on him. You feel me? Let me
Mm-hmm.
knock on some wood, bro. Cause I ain't wishing no bad on no man. But all I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is, bro, when you got another man with 8 ounce gloves on, bro, nigga, anything can happen, bro. You feel me? Cause all it takes
Mm-hmm.
is for you to have a
Mhm.
bad night, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
Yeah.
true.
got I
That's
got a
true.
question for you, G.
Talk to me.
I'm from Cleveland, like you know what I'm saying. So a lot of my little homies grew up in the gym with Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Schofield is better than Sean Porter, but in my
Yeah.
opinion, he's more talented than him. He's faster than Sean. Of course, he a lightweight, but he got something to him. Like he real young. He taking his fight, but that's raw as fuck. Like you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep it
He
real.
got time to
You know
grow.
one thing? Oh,
I'm gonna
go
keep
ahead.
it real. real quick. My bad. Connected. Um, to compare him to Sean Porter as far as skills and all that is a little bit tough because he hasn't been up against that type of heat. This is the first fight we're going to see him in there with a complete fighter, a guy who's getting actual camps and you know what I'm saying. He's getting to eat right and get to really discipline himself and do what he got to do. This fight is going to tell us a lot about Floyd Schofield.
No,
Facts. That's a
I'm not
fact.
really talking about skill because, like you said, Sean been there with them. I'm talking about like just raw talent.
I
Hey,
He
mean,
obviously got
We
more power. Like, cause Sean, what Sean had like a 50% knockout thing in his whole career.
we got to put
it
some
all it
respect on
all
Sean
depends on who you
name.
fight. It all
hey,
depends on who you fight.
hey, what's his name?
See the
See this
Cetus
fight,
spine.
Finesse.
huh?
Hey, I
See this
want you to
fight.
do this, right?
What
Go
up?
look at when you get a chance. Go look at Floyd Schofield last fight.
I seen it. I see.
I know. Listen, because
Go ahead.
some people watch boxing from a different eye. You know what I'm saying? Like how you watch boxing, like Greg might watch it different, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm about to point something out to you.
What up?
Go watch his last fight, right?
Yeah,
And just watch his feet. Just watch his legs. Watch watch what he had problems with, and then you will see what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Just
Now I got to go back and just because I watched it and I was like, it was exciting as fuck to me. I know he got clipped or whatever. I'm like,
just watch his
boy
feet,
got
and you're gonna be
moved.
like, to me, after I seen that last fight, because I never like really concentrated, paid attention to him like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
just said it when I watched his last fight, man. I'm like, man, he ain't ready for none of them elite fighters. Like he not ready for no Tank Davis, no Shakur, no, not even Keyshawn.
Remember this
Hey,
point though. He only 22. Keyshawn, what, 26? All them niggas way older than him. Like at
Not
his age right now, and they age,
Abdullah
they
Mason. Not Abdullah
yeah.
Mason
See,
younger than him.
Abdullah, that's my nigga's that's my nigga's son.
I think Abdullah beat him.
Yeah, I do
hey,
too.
hey,
I'm
elite.
I'm gonna roll with Abdullah because that's my people's.
Like his footwork is horrible. Like, and one thing that he have a problem with when a fighter get to the outside of his jab, he switches whole stance up. You know,
Hey, this what you hey G, you seen Abdullah in person.
Yeah.
So I'm 5'8.5", like 185. Hey man, we was at the cookout in the hood over the summertime. And I was sitting next to him, I'm like, God, nigga, how you? I'm like, what's your weight right now? He's like, probably like 100 or 140. I'm like, you big as fuck to be that small.
I can't hear him.
Your
Eh,
phone. Your phone.
Your
Yeah, he
mic
going
messing
You
up.
out. He
is
cover,
it
going
you
out.
covering
me
the
or he
mic.
sound
You
like he
got
talking fast?
you
Your
got
mic
your
Yeah, he
messing
finger.
talking
You got
fast. He
your
Now
talking
talk
finger over
fast.
the
fast as
mic.
shit.
Shit sound like he fast forward.
Now I
Like,
talk fast as shit.
No, you got your finger. You had your finger over the mic.
Okay. No, that young boy, he big as fuck, man. I'm 5'9", 185, and he like his my size, but he's only 145. I bet he probably the biggest. I know they all around the same weight, walk around the same weight because they all in lightweight. Then he fight every other month, so he got to stay within that 135 pound thing.
Yeah.
He big, man. He a big guy.
he tall. I mean,
I'm talking about body wise, like he's solid as fuck.
I don't know him. I don't know. I seen him in person too. I seen him when he came down Enigma, Gary Russell in them gym. You know, when
Oh
he came
yeah,
out there and got some
yeah.
work. I mean, I'm 6'5" though, so
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
look way
Come on,
look. I
man.
mean, I'm
Yeah,
6'5",
yeah. You different.
240.
You
So,
different, my nigga. You different.
No,
but
that damn sure look like he could be a 140 like sometime soon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely feel where you coming from in terms of saying he like a larger lightweight. I could dig that. Like
Yeah.
definitely.
Man,
Hey, I
yeah.
Yeah,
got a
he a big
question.
lightweight.
Sure.
So Tiger live in my building. Tiger Johnson. He way bigger than Tiger Johnson, bro. He way
Yeah.
bigger than him.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a
But I
question.
know they about the same weight. He just looked like because he. I don't know, man. Remember that nigga got 2% body fat. He bigger than Tiger Johnson, clearly.
Hey, let
And they
my
about the
man
same height, but he just like way more stock. You know what I'm saying?
AMG. What you got?
Hey, G, so answer this question, right? What makes Shakur elite?
I think what makes Shakur elite is the fact that a lot of mistakes that fighters have, a lot of other fighters can't see. You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
can't. expose those things. Also, I feel like what making me elite is his level of composure when he in the ring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people freak out when they get in that ring. You know what I mean? Depending on who you fighting. So I think what make him elite is his shot selection, his composure, his eyes. Like it's just his reflexes. There's a lot of things in there that I think make him an elite fighter.
And at De Los Santos fight, you think he freaked out a little bit? He
Yeah,
was a little
because
shook a little bit.
no, the motherfucker said he had one hand, and I somewhat believe him because he wasn't really trying to touch him. But you right, it could have been just the style too.
He was shook. He was shook lightweight. You know what I'm saying? But
I
so
know one thing. He definitely respected the punch.
For
but if you
sure.
had one hand, why you build up like I'm knocking you out the day before? You know what I'm saying?
That's
The
what I
weigh-in.
that's what I didn't
I'm
like.
beating the
That's what
shit
I
out you.
didn't like. That's what
You
I
know what I'm
didn't
saying?
like.
All
Yeah.
right, so this why I called in real quick. Let me get this up real quick, fellas. So I want to talk about Boots because I know that's your homie, but he like my favorite fighter now. You notice like everybody was a fan of Boots. They like, oh yeah, that young nigga be the next one. As
Yeah.
soon as he called Crawford out, then everybody on YouTube, Instagram, and all them start going at him. What
Yeah.
kind of like what's up with these niggas? Like, don't y'all want the best and want to fight the best? Who would he be if he
Bro,
didn't want to fight Crawford?
You're not looking at boxing fans. You're looking at fans. You know what I'm saying? The people you talking about are people who they just pick a person to like, and then they stick with that person. Almost like you do with football. You pick a football team, that's your team. You sticking with them. So it's that kind of thing. The craziest thing about what you're saying is Crawford didn't have that many fans until he beat Earl Spence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Why
a
do you
lot
think
of
that
these
is though?
guys,
but even
a lot of these guys are just they
Why you
boss
think that
wings.
is? He had fans he beat Earl Spence.
oh,
Say
go ahead, G, and
say it again.
Why do you think that is that he didn't have fans until he beat Earl Spence? I got a good
Because
theory, but I want to hear what you're
because
saying.
because I mean it wasn't is I don't even think it's really about theory. He not a guy that was like marketable. Let's be real. He not a marketable guy because he don't tap dance. He not out here trying to be in movies. He don't hang with rappers. He not doing what these young boys is doing that's trying to be saw. Terrence Crawford was strictly trying to let his skills take him to where he's at. And that's why he didn't have all the fans. And
But
he didn't get the fights that we wanted him to get.
right.
this what I think.
And then too, G, because
Go ahead.
then Eric. Now I was gonna say, and then too, because like you said, like Earl he was hanging with rappers. You know what I'm saying? He flashy. You know what I mean? Like nigga living the American dream, like where every young nigga want to live. Like you feel me? So
Hmm.
everybody was looking at Spence to beat Crawford, but because Crawford beat Spence, niggas had no choice but to respect Crawford for beating the man that they thought was gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying?
I think this what I think. For some reason, a lot of fans, content creators, they hate PBC for some reason, and all
Mm.
PBC fighters. And so when he beat, you know, what I'm saying, one of the PBC top guys, oh, now we on him, like, you know, what I'm saying. I was seeing the show all the time. Like, oh, PBC is broke. All they fighters bums. They been putting on the best fights for about the last damn near 10 years up until like lately when the Turkeys took over.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yo,
I don't know what's up with these sick ass niggas. Like for some reason they hate people. Like it's a lot of Tank fans, but it's a lot of people who hate on Tank. And they like, oh, Tank ain't fought. Tank got a better resume than Shakur. I'm not saying nothing wrong with Shakur's resume, but I'm saying like a couple of fights lightweight Taylor made for him, but he fought some like Barrios. Barrios beating up on 147 people.
yeah.
Tank put him in the dirt.
Yeah, but his style is made for tanks. So
Damn near everybody.
that's why
I
the
seen
match
that. I
that's
know
why the
y'all don't think high
matchmaking is
Frank Martin.
important. That's why the
I know niggas don't think real high of Frank Martin, but Frank Martin got some skills. And I seen the Frank Martin fight. I said, oh, damn
he
near any
do
style made for him because he could fight 3-4 different ways.
he do
Back
but
foot,
he
front
Yeah.
foot, counter, press.
Frank Martin can fight, but Frank Martin was tailor made for Tank too, because he was scared going in.
100%.
After
Yo,
the Flint, the Flint told you that, didn't he?
Who?
Before the Flint. Before the Flint, I thought he was game.
No, not
Hell
the
nah.
flinch. I
No,
knew he was scared beforehand
facts.
because he was letting Tank do too much.
for sure. For sure.
I'm talking about the press
Yeah,
conferences
I
and
know
Yeah.
things
touching
like
him
that.
on them and shit. Like,
The
The
yeah.
sit
initial
downs.
walk up when they first seen each other, initial walk up, Tank got bullshit off immediately and he let it fly. And then he's showing him his phone and shit. Let me see. Like, got you,
Yeah.
man.
Got
Got
him.
you.
Yeah.
Right in the bag, easy.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but on that Crawford and Spence shit, and why I feel like Crawford got the influx of fans after he beat Spence, I feel like that shit just remove all excuses and force people to admit what they always saw. It's not that he did anything different in that fight. He operated like Bud Crawford always operated. It's just when he did that shit to Spence, nobody could say nothing because nobody gave him a chance. Everybody bet against him. So what the fuck do you say
Hold on,
now?
hold on, hold
Nah,
on,
that's
hold
nah.
on. That
He
ain't true.
didn't
That
fight
ain't
Earl
true.
like
I did.
Nah,
like he
I was
fight
gonna say
I,
like
he
he
ain't
I
fight
fight
wasn't
Earl
even
like
everybody.
he
pissed.
usually
It was
fight, bro.
surgical. It was clean, like he always operates.
All right,
Just
so
cause
let
But
me ask you a
he didn't
question.
approach
Nah,
that
that nigga
fight.
put.
He
I ain't
didn't
even gonna
fight.
lie. He put a
Let me
listen,
ask
that,
you a question though.
just cause
that nigga
Is
put
listen.
a
Earl the
different
worst
Hold
fighter
on,
ass
in
hold
the
on,
whooping
hold
on
on, hold on,
UFC?
hold
Earl,
on,
nigga.
hold on,
Go ahead,
hold on,
go
hold
ahead.
on, hold on. Just cause that shit looks supernatural that night, don't mean that he ain't operate like he always operate. We see motherfuckers, if we watch basketball, you see a motherfucker that average 25, he might fuck around drop a 60 ball. That's a career high. That don't mean he gonna operate like that all the time. Sometimes you
No,
have some outlier performances that just look crazy. He operated like he always operated, and he got them the fuck out of there. And it
All
took
right,
a all doubt, and motherfuckers had to acknowledge what they always saw. That's all I'm
but
saying.
what about this
first
part
off,
though? Go ahead, bro.
but normally you see Buzz switch, right? How many times you see him switch in that fight?
It
Because it
didn't
wasn't
matter.
time to play. It wasn't time
He
to play.
Yeah, he's
listen,
saying he
listen,
He
operate
started
like he
off.
normally
listen. Yes,
he
He
he got
approached
did
that
though.
fight different.
switch. Listen, he got switching in his arsenal, but he can go fight however the fuck he want. We ain't got to talk about switching. He wanted to fight southpaw. He went in there southpaw, and he did what he did. Why?
Here,
Why?
Hey,
But
hey,
look,
look,
look.
look.
but
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? When Bud turns southpaw, it's because he's trying to get you.
Yeah, he
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
get you.
saying? When,
But
when
go
so
ahead,
hold on,
my
hold on.
fault.
So
My
when
fault.
we saw him in there with Spence, is because if I try to play with him, he'll get me.
facts, facts.
I'm not about to let him get me. So I'm gonna start on my strong side from the rip. So soon as he make a mistake, I'm gonna make this motherfucker pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All Clip saying is we saw the supernatural come out because of the level. He knew he couldn't play with Earl Spence. And I'm not saying he played with everybody else, but he studied Earl Spence so much that he was able to react right soon as Earl Spence made a mistake, he was able to make him pay for it.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
it,
that. It's like
Yo,
he
oh,
knew
go ahead.
Earl bad habits. It's like he was on it.
Hey,
You know, it's another part to that too, right?
But he was
talk to me.
studying that
I'm
nigga,
not
bro.
saying I'm not taking nothing away from him,
Talk to me.
but I'm not taking nothing away from Crawford because I was Earl was my guy, but I was scared to bet with him. I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna get his ass whooped. But it's another part to that too. You know he like I know, I know you know. I'm sure everybody else know too. Like we seen fighters get old overnight. A nigga be a monster, and then one night it's just like, damn, what happened to you? Like I'm not taking nothing away from Bud, but it was he dropped him with a jab to the neck in the second round. Earl won, and then they said he had broken ribs or whatever. But he just like I'm not taking that's like saying like Earl is the worst fighter he ever fought because he beat Earl ass way worse than he beat anybody. So it was definitely shit wrong with Earl too. Like someone
Nah,
right with him.
we can't make no excuses, man. We
I'm
can't
not
make no
making
Can't make
excuses. I'm
excuses.
not
none.
making. But I mean,
Can't make none.
when Tyson fought Buster Douglas, it's not an excuse. Like, but I mean, like now he talk about it later. He ain't talk about it back then. He like, man, I was fucking up. Like, and then they showed some
Nah,
of Earl was doing the show. Like, he exposed what what I'm saying, what everybody else couldn't expose. So I
Bud was
can't take
just a
nothing away
better
from
fighter
him.
that night. You feel
Yeah,
me?
no doubt,
Like,
no
you know
doubt,
what
no
I'm
doubt
saying?
about it.
I'm gonna
But
tell you,
Hey,
I'm
the
gonna
way
tell
he
y'all something
lost,
too.
G, I got a question for you, G.
All right, let me say this real quick. A lot of times we forget shit after the knockout too. So the skills that Clip talking about, he displayed in other fights, we ain't pay attention to because he knocked the niggas out.
yeah, but no doubt, no doubt.
yo, and another thing I want to say, because this was the initial point. It was something about Boots and Crawford and shit. I feel like people don't want to see. Once again, he got that influx of fans after the fucking Spence fight, and we
Hmm.
had this feel like niggas felt like he was Superman for a year till he fought Madrimov. They felt like he would run through everybody, knock everybody out. He ain't knocked Madrimov off. Now everybody think he kind of human again. Niggas don't want to see Crawford fight Boots because they think that Boots is the guy that can beat him.
Yeah, it's a great chance to go
Think,
beat him. That's
think,
what it
think
is.
about it, but think about it. They not scared to put him against nobody else. They said Canelo, no problem. Jamel Charlo, no problem. Tim Tszyu, no problem. Sebastian Fundora, no
No
problem.
problem, no
Everybody
problem. Right.
And they can't figure out a reason to not make none of them fights. They down with them all.
He just got the
Cause you know
ball.
why?
But when it come to Boots, what does he get from fighting Boots? Or what did all that shit? But they love Canelo, who got the fight against Floyd.
Right.
But when it come to
That nigga
Boots,
can do the same thing he can
they'll
do.
let anybody else near him, but not Boots.
They don't
Why?
want Boots. They don't want Boots, Robin.
But they keep talking about he'll knock Boots out. He'll knock Boots out in the second round, the third round. Well, let him do it then.
Yeah, I mean that's a quick payday. That's an easy payday then.
And you
Fuck
know
it.
everybody talking about it's not a big fight. It's not a big fight. Bullshit. You know how it's a big fight because it's the only fucking fight we talking about.
And Boots is a way bigger star than Madrimov is.
But that's right. But I'm saying motherfuckers always talk about the big fights. Like you know how everybody chasing that Ryan Garcia and Tank 1.2.
Yeah,
You know
Canelo,
why
all that. Yeah.
1.2 million?
Yeah, for sure.
Because they do no fucking marination. They be talking about marinating fights. You know what happened when you marinate something too long? That shit spoil you. Tank fought Hector Garcia in January. Said I'm coming right back. Hit y'all with another one in 3 months. That shit was people had to get that. It was hot. They bought that. You feel me?
Hey,
This
you
is
know
the
a lot
fight
of
that
times too,
they had.
niggas be off so long that like Crawford took so long off after the Spence fight, he really ain't capitalized like he should have.
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
that nigga Boots can do the same thing Crawford can do, but he just younger than Crawford. So you
Yeah,
gotta think
younger and
like
bigger.
Boots is,
And what's the
you know what I'm
same
saying?
thing?
And Boots, he don't
Yo,
give like,
Greg,
bro, he don't care.
That nigga biased,
what's the
bro.
word, man?
Come on, bro.
Popping
Hey,
J-Mo.
I don't mean to
I'm
interrupt
getting
y'all
up. I just
time,
want to
bro.
talk with y'all for a minute. I'm getting up. I'll jump on next time.
My nigga.
Yup.
Hey, G,
Yo.
I got a question for you. Who you got, Ryo or Antoine Russell?
Ryan gonna kick
Antoine
that
Russell.
nigga ass.
Antoine Russell. I think Ryo is a good fighter, but I don't think he could keep Antoine Russell off him.
And
I think people got Antoine Russell fucked up with that Puello fight, and then I think people got Ryo fucked up with that Pit Bull fight. You put him in there with Antoine Russell, it's a totally different fight. Totally different.
Yeah.
And Antoine Russell, the only thing he need to learn to me is patience.
fast.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's
What's
one of
up,
them young.
JMO?
Shit, I ain't on shit, man. I ain't on shit, Greg. What's
Man,
been the
what's up with
topic
him?
tonight?
What's up with
Huh?
the homie, your homie, man? Seven Farmer, man. They got that man back to back.
That was a great fight, man. I think with that fight with I think that fight with Zepeda, I think he let Zepeda do too much on the inside. I think that was the deciding factor. The knockdown helped him for sure, and he was doing his thing. But I just think he fight. I think he would. I think he let Zepeda do too much on the inside.
Yo, you said
What about the one against the fight before that?
I think he slowed down after like 6, and I think that's why they gave it to Miro Tyler.
Raymond Machado?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I think I had him winning that Zepeda fight though.
yeah. I mean, It was close to me, man. It was close as
Yeah, it was
shit.
close. But if you go back and score it yourself, I had him winning, man, 7-5.
Really? I seen it a draw.
Yeah, I gave it to him 7-5. Coda, what's up?
He in there?
Yeah, what's going on? My fault. Give me a minute.
What's
Give me a
up,
minute.
Coda?
He in there making juice and shit. He's still mixing up Kool-Aid. That's old school. I like that.
You
I
feel
don't
me?
know.
That's why I think Shakur should have fought Tevin Farmer.
Mm,
I think he should
Shakur
have
and
fought Tevin.
Tev. I
nah.
think that would have been
That
crazy to see.
that
Yeah, I think he
Floyd
should have fought
fight about
Tevin
to be
Farmer.
fireworks.
Because if he made that look easy, then that show you the separation between him, the big separation between him and Zepeda.
Mm.
them two styles together might look ugly. I ain't gonna hold you. They both defensive as shit.
Yo, G,
You,
who you got? Shakur versus Floyd.
Shakur and Floyd.
Yeah, they made it
I'm a,
official. February
I'm gonna.
22nd.
Oh, you talking about Schofield? Yeah. I mean, I think Shakur. I think if Shakur healthy, Shakur beat him. Shakur beat him, and I'm gonna keep it real. I think the kid gets so reckless at times that Shakur could possibly stop him in the 10th round.
Damn, first fight off the hand injury though.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with Shakur is the hand gonna be healthy. If the hand is healthy, then he could possibly stop me.
His granddad was saying that both his hands was fucked up, and now they saying that since they got the surgery, they recovered. He should be A1 now, both hands.
I mean, we
I
should
don't know.
we
I
gonna
think I
see,
might
gang.
gamble some money and pick Floyd Schofield. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
Fuck it. I might be a better man that night.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
Man.
I ain't mad. I can't be mad. We was talking about that earlier in the live. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. Somebody said, "Stop it, Greg." Stop what?
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait till the fight happen.
All
Just
right,
see
I'm
what
being,
his
I'm being,
father
I'm
say
being.
after the fight.
He gonna he
Yeah,
gonna have he gonna have an excuse.
I think with Floyd and Shakur, my fault. I'm gonna turn my camera on in a second, Greg. I think with Floyd and Shakur, I agree with Greg. And dude that was saying, I apologize. I didn't see who was talking, but dude that was saying that while he said both his hands like should be healthy now, the fact that he even said that both were injured and he got like surgery on one of them, and that he said that he gave enough time for the second one to heal. I mean, like, what kind of injury was it? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, yeah, it gave time to heal, but like that's the same thing with like a shoulder, like a tearing your muscle or something like that. I mean, you might give it time to heal, but it's not gonna be fully healed. You know what I'm saying? A punch that's too like you open up too much for a punch and catch him early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because the dude angles in, that shit could hurt. Like it could tear your muscle again. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I want to see. Although he said it was knuckles, but like it's the same thing.
Yeah,
If you punch wrong, if you punch incorrectly,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It could like appear, the injury could reappear. You know what I'm saying? So.
it said it was the tissue around his knuckles.
yeah.
I
Tear.
think it's around his middle knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tear. Hey, Cyrus, where you from, gang?
Yo, I'm from North Carolina, bro.
Hey, listen.
Yo,
For now on, you on my team. You hear me? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You with me, gang.
Hilarious.
Real
yo,
shit.
Yo,
hey, yo, but ain't both his hands fucked up though? Like they talk about one for the injury, but I think his grandpa been saying it's just like both his hands. He been having issues with them for the longest, and he refused to get them taken care of all the way, and he want to spar.
Yeah, he got surgery on both of them.
So that's what I'm saying. Somebody earlier tried to say I was making excuses, and I wasn't. All I was saying was this is the same thing we go through with football teams when they lose a major player. You know what I mean? The odds change. So with that being said, and this keep being the topic, you know what I mean? Is it possible he could go into this fight at probably like 80%, 70%, and we see a totally different fight than what we think?
I'm hoping.
Man, he
I'm
beat
trying to win some
Schofield
bread that night.
70%.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to win some
He beat
bread.
Schofield 70%.
Hell no,
Mm.
y'all. Schofield not ass, yo.
That's
Schofield gonna make mistakes though. I can almost guarantee you, like one off balance flash knockdown
Mm.
type
Wait,
shit.
when the last time,
I
bro?
can
The
see
last
that.
time
I can see
Court
that.
knocked down somebody was the hibachi chef. He
When he
not.
when he chopped up the Japanese boy in Newark.
Yeah, like this ain't 130 no more, bro. He not punching like that.
Well, he got the skill
That was
though.
his fight. That was his first fight at 135, wasn't
yeah,
it?
that was
Yeah,
135.
Yeah, that
So
was
That was, yeah, his
135.
first
When he
skill was
And that's
135.
still
Yeah,
And
it
yo,
that's
chill
what
out
I'm
was.
the
saying. But
hey,
at
hey,
130,
hey,
126, Shakur was getting niggas up out of here.
bro. He too
Mm,
skilled for him, bro.
mm.
it
He,
is
he
the shit you don't see.
that alone. He gonna run into some shit. He too
hey,
slow
you know one thing though about his father though. His father be contradicting himself though.
all the time.
Mm.
Like
We all
if you
do.
go back, I'm gonna give y'all something to look at. Right, first, if you look at when he was on Military Boxing, he said that his son stops all of them. He'll stop Tank. He said he ready for all can't none of them beat his son. But then if you go back to the interview he did with Sean Porter on the Porterway, right? I even recorded it. He said on there that his son is ready for. He feel like his son's ready for all of them, except Tank. He said he feel like that's the only fighter that he will hold his son back from fighting right now. That he wasn't ready for Tank, but the rest of them he'll stop.
That's
Now
valid.
he's saying, now he's saying a month and a half later, he's saying that his son will stop Tank.
Nah.
Tripping.
You
Like
said
he
a month and a
contradicting
half
himself.
later.
A month and a half, 2 months later, he was on Porterway.
I mean, all that tells you is he say things for the clicks.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah, for
contradicts
sure.
himself all the time, man.
You know what I mean? I mean, it
I
happens.
don't know
That's
who worse, him or Brian Norman Jr. Father. I don't know which one I'm worse.
nah, they both. I mean, at the end of the day, they funny. They both funny as shit. And when you look at it, from a wide screen, they good for boxing because we talking about it. You know what I mean? If they wasn't good for boxing, we wouldn't be talking about it. You know what I mean?
Don't
Because
y'all supposed to be fighting?
who- you know me, I'm ready whenever. You feel me?
You and Brian Norman sing it.
I'm ready whenever, cuz.
G said, man, I ain't never been stopped. Hey, you been stopped?
No, ain't nobody never pushed my shit back. No, fuck that.
He said he been stopped. How many times he been stopped? 4 times?
I think it was like 6 or 7.
Dang.
Yeah. Niggas crazy.
Man,
No,
if I was
real
his
shit.
With the
son, man, he
flipping
tell
the
himself in the
hair
corner, I'd
joint
be like,
was
man, come on.
hilarious. Yo, Greg, I sent you that. I don't know why the fuck it's not letting my camera. I know you big on that. Cause I'd be too on my shit,
Yeah,
but I don't know
it
why
you
my
gotta go
camera
through
not working.
Google. It did that to me too, Coda.
Why it's doing this?
I don't
Shakur,
know. You went through
Shakur,
Safari?
everybody look like the Valdez.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go through Safari, it keeps on with the camera, man. I
Hold
had to
on.
go
I'm about to back on and get back. Hold on. Give me a second.
go through
All right,
Google.
all right,
Shakur
cousin.
look like Valdez. Damn, I don't know.
They said Shakur and Floyd gonna look like Valdez.
I feel like
Possibly.
style's pretty much the same. He just
Or,
bigger,
I- I-
stronger.
Valdez more skilled to
That's
Schofield.
experience.
But we talking
Facts.
about two different weight classes too, fellas.
Facts.
Yeah.
Styles.
And Valdez is more Valdez than Floyd. Like he got more experience. You know what I'm saying? So even
Yeah.
if they got like similar styles, like Floyd gonna be in there making mistakes. And this is pressure that he gonna be fighting under. Like Shakur done been in situations like this. He done fought for multiple belts,
Mhm.
and I don't know if y'all seeing the same thing I saw, but I feel like one of Floyd's biggest weaknesses is his composure, his ability to keep his shit together, stick to the game plan. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And don't make mistakes.
You
Yo,
know, big up to Shakur though, man, for calling a nigga bluff, man. Cause all these
Mm.
fighters be jumping out there, bluffing, and he called his bluff.
Mm.
Yeah,
G,
shout out Floyd for taking the fight.
Yo,
what do it look like in that fight when it get tough against Shakur and he gotta go to his corner and all he got is his pop over there telling him what the fuck to do? What do that look like? You
I
feel?
think that I think old head really got to keep his cool this time because to me, Shakur is the kind of guy he like to know whatever he can know. Like any type of edge that he could get, he'll get. And if he look over there and he see that motherfucker cursing out his son, in his mind, it's gonna be like, all right, it's time.
Chop
You know
him
what I
up.
mean? Go ahead, I gotta go ahead and put something on him now.
Oh, Coda said drop the link again,
What about vice
G.
versa
It's
though?
up. I did. It's up there.
Last fight, Shakur was listening to his corner. He playing it to the crowd, unfocused. What if it's vice versa? And Floyd see that.
Hey
Say it
yo,
again. Say it again. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? So he just said, what if when Floyd go back to the corner, he see that, it's not looking how it's supposed to look, his dad yelling at him, all that. But last fight, Shakur wasn't unfocused. He wasn't listening to his corner. You feel?
Mm.
Not saying that, but what if Floyd see that and capitalize on that?
Yeah. I mean, that's why we said anything can happen for sure. Brother Khalid, what you on?
salute, bro. Hey yo, real quick.
like I'm gonna favor Mr. Stevenson, right? But I do think it's a pathway to make it an interesting fight. I think number one, they got Ronnie Shields in the corner now. You know what I'm saying? So they got like a general over there. So he gonna come up with a good game plan. But then also, I think if it's some Sean Porter, Earl Spence, some Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, implement some of those tactics where it's like rough, rugged, don't really get my timing, great footwork, really maximizing my athleticism, then like I can make Shakur uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw awkward punches. I want to kind of keep him off balance. I want to push him. I want to shove him. I want to turn him. I want to, kind of make sure I got good head movement. I think it's a pathway to where if he can do them type of things, we'll look up in the ninth round like, hey, yo, this is a tough fight, bro. No, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think because Sean Porter was a very good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like Sean Porter fought everybody. He's a 2-time champion. So that style, he was like the litmus test for all the welterweights and shit like that. Like if you could get past Sean Porter, it's like, all right, cool. So I think that it's a lot of similarities. And like y'all been seeing, Shakur ain't really been knocking motherfuckers out at like 135 like that. I don't know if he got the pop to keep somebody off him at 135. So I just want to see, because I want to see if he gonna, like, you not finna clinch and jump out of range your way to victory. Like you're gonna have to really get in here and do some work. So that's what I think with it, big dog. How about y'all? What you think, Greg?
I mean, I like that breakdown because that means we getting ready to see a great fight. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm hoping for. And the reason I'm hoping for that is because that's what boxing needs. That's what we need. We don't need all these guys fighting guys. And this is no disrespect to the people in their careers because I know how hard it is to even get there. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's guys getting there where it's like, where did he come from? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. We know Schofield worked to at least be ranked in the top 10. We know Keyshawn and we know Andy Cruz. We know all these guys been ranked. Now it's time to see these guys fight. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm hoping this is going to be a great fight. Also, I believe it will be because we talking about a 21-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? He not a kid in the sense of the word, but he's a kid, with great energy. And I think he has something to offer to this fight. I think he, like you said, Khalid, if he make it awkward, he can make it a great fight. But I
Yeah,
mean, who's to say? We don't know.
yeah,
Because what I hear from the sparring sessions, even though they talking shit, they also respect Shakur.
that's
And I
right.
think and I think that's the wrong way to go about it because I mean he remembers that also.
That's real shit. Hey, yo, I'm finna hop off, but Greg, like one time, yo, I listened to you when you gave your story. Bro, you need a documentary, dog. Like the shit that you was giving up, bro. When you broke down your story, how you started your career, how you had to go, I took that fight on 2 weeks notice, a 10-day notice. I had to cut the weight, bro. That shit was some extraordinary shit, bro. I salute you, bro. And it's unfortunate that, like how you said, you ain't had studs to navigate you and all that type of shit, like how
Yeah.
you said and all that type of shit, bro. But your story is a hell of a story, and I'm glad you giving back to like the Philly fighters. I'm glad you getting on the live and like saying no, you can't steal money from the fighters, yo. I appreciate you doing that type shit, dog. So keep doing your thing, bro. I'm finna sign off. I appreciate y'all, brothers.
Appreciate you, brother Khalid. We here. Talk your shit, man. Don't get nervous.
What y'all think about Liam Powell and Richardson Hitchins? Let's go, Cody. Liam
Yeah, we
Powell and Richardson
here.
Hitchins.
We're here.
I think it's a great fight.
Go
You
ahead. You
know,
got more than that. It's a great
half
fight.
of the gym
Hey,
said
I'm gonna tell y'all why I think it's a great fight. Richardson Hitchens is a hell of a boxer. That's what we do know, right? And I feel like it's something inside of that kid that he ain't let out yet. Perro is the perfect guy to bring that out of you. Perro can fight inside, Perro can fight outside. Perro can make adjustments on the fly. So this is a great test for both fighters, but it's like Hitchens need to prove more than Perro. Because Perro proved himself against Matias. You know what I'm saying? And even though this is the same fight, you know what I'm saying? Perro, I feel like got a slight edge because Richardson Hitchens ain't let himself, you know what I mean? He ain't let himself blossom just yet. And I think that this might be that fight. But he can't second guess himself. He gotta pull up, let his shit go, and get up out of there. Perro, like I said, he a dog. I mean, I love what he do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what make this a great fight.
Richardson said his hands was fucked up against Lemos, didn't he?
Yeah, he said that.
Man, I think at the core, Liam is a counterpuncher. Like he's able to adjust. He's able to get in there and do what he needs to do. Like that's what he did against Matias, right? Like he made it dirty, he ate what he needed to eat, and he ended up outworking him.
Mhm.
But against Richardson, we know Hitchins is a great boxer. That's like his skill set, right?
Right.
And I think his boxing, when his hands are healthy, are better than Perro's counterpunching ability, right? And he's not going to give him a whole lot to counter, right? And then if you look at like Richardson, like a little early on, like he'll let that shit go. Like don't let them 8 knockouts like fool you. Like he'll let that shit go. He'll make it look good and he'll score them points. And I think Liam's going to have a hard time. And Africa's technique is better.
Yo, I ain't know how small Liam was. I seen him at the Boots fight. I'm like, oh, he little as hell.
Yeah, real shit.
That
Real
might be
shit.
a factor. I ain't gonna lie.
140.
So you know they got Richardson Hitchens. You know the lines and changed. A lot of people betting with Richardson Hitchens now. They
Yeah.
you know at first Liam Powell was a favorite. Now they got Richardson Hitchens a favorite.
Yeah,
Mike.
because, it get closer to the fight, man. And then, like, a lot of people swear. Oh, wait, you talking about the odds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Richardson
thought you were
Hitchens.
talking about people.
Richardson Hitchens a favorite now. I mean it's still close. He a minus 110.
They,
Liam
they must
Powell a
not.
plus 100.
They must.
That's
Whoa,
close.
that changed a lot, though.
I said it did.
It's gonna keep changing.
You know, Liam Powell was a favorite at first.
Nah, they must know something I don't. Cause shit, I ain't never seen. That's a change, bro.
Yeah,
Like
at first it was Liam Powell was like a minus 180.
that's what I'm
Now
saying.
Richardson Hitchens a minus 110.
I seen that some day he was like minus 250
Man,
at
shit.
That means Hitchens knock somebody out in camp.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I said they know something I don't.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I'm
what that mean.
saying.
He knocked it. That mean he done knocked a couple motherfuckers out in camp.
Yeah, real shit though, cause like they be having the they be having the cameras. That's why when Tank told Frank like, oh, I seen your sparring partners. I seen your sparring. Why you think? Because PBC over there where they was over there with the Amazon crew recording and he seen all that. You know what I'm saying? They showed him all that because he the A side and it's Tank and they wanted to win. So like they watching the sparrings, man, and the odds, the casinos is definitely, you know what I'm saying, you already know how that shit go.
They're like Tyson Fury and Usyk changed too. Usyk now a minus 150.
No, I got Fury though. I ain't gonna
Fury
lie.
Yeah, I got
Fury a
Fury.
plus 140.
Yeah, I got Fury.
I got Fury
Yeah.
on the
So,
match. He's just smart. He's smart about it. Especially like where his head is at. I don't want to get off topic real quick. I'm just piggybacking off that. It's just where his head is at. You could tell he's like, I mean, like shit. If I was playing around the first half of the fight and it was only a differential by one round, then all I got to do is not play around. Just be more focused, more serious. And this is he's dead accurate. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're gonna make little adjustments, whatever case may be. I mean, his hands do get a little heavy sometimes, so he do be having the arm out, reach out, but then when he does that, the body shots become active and stuff like that. But like still, like I mean, how he said it is just I like where his headspace is at. You know what I'm saying? And then Usyk is over here trying to act like the scary hitman. I feel like he's more focused on that than I don't know than anything else, but. We'll see. But
Yo,
yeah,
who
so
that?
the Hitchins and
Navarrete, Oscar Valdez, who y'all got?
ho 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 ho. I ain't get my
hold on.
Hitchins. My Hitchins.
Oh yeah.
Perro breakdown right quick, right? So for one, why the excuse my language, Greg, but why the fuck is this fight in PR? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is the fight in
They
PR
said
for?
that Eddie already had the venue booked, so that's why
Yeah.
they put it for PR.
Oh, so they had it booked because they thought Matias was gonna run down on
That's
homie.
what I'm thinking.
Oh,
So
oh,
Hitchins was just on Najee shit, and he said that that was his date, that he already had the venue. Like it didn't really have nothing to do with Liam. It was like some Eddie Hearn saving some money if we do it out
Yeah,
here type of deal.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Liam said, "Okay, I'll fight you," and then that's how it got set up.
I'm gonna be real. I think it's smart because that way it's no favoritism towards each fighter.
yeah. Actually, that is true. Cause one is from America, one's from Australia.
You
Something
don't
like
think they hate
that.
Perro out there?
Yeah.
That
Huh?
might borrow
You don't
the
think
edge.
they hate Liam out there for beating Matias?
No, I think they fuck with him.
That
Yeah, I
might
Oh
think,
borrow.
yeah,
I think so too.
yeah.
I think so too.
And it depends the judges at that. Like, I mean, it don't matter if the fans fucking or not. But I mean, fans ain't even PR, not even like that. Like, bro, you get the ultimate respect, bro. You ran down, you came to the backyard, and you fought and you won. I mean, niggas is
Yeah,
more mad at Matias than they are at Liam.
right.
I'm telling you, I promise.
Yeah, real shit.
Believe that
Real
shit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So Pyro gonna be getting love down there. So that could, you know what I'm saying? That could help him. Never know.
See,
This
I don't know about niggas, you know what I'm saying, doing all that either, you know what I'm saying, being friendly and stuff like that. You feel me? But I don't think, you know what I'm saying, niggas is definitely not like
I'm
against the nigga.
talking
I'm not sure if it's gonna sell out like that, you feel me? Unless people
about
like traveling.
I'm talking
I
about in
said,
terms
let's go, Dash, right there.
of more. That
I'm
shit could
sorry?
help go to if it go to decision and shit. Pyro got a more aggressive style than Hitchins and shit. They might favor that more down there than Hitchins style.
Yeah, but that's not all the time, and I feel like Hitchens has heard the criticism. And it,
Mhm.
like Greg said, like if the odds change, bro, like it's funny and all that, but it's true. Like what we saying, bro, like something happened. Like
Yeah,
something happened in the gyms, bro. Like you
yeah.
Like my
feel me?
Yo, if we talking about odds before we move into that, like what we think the odds gonna be on Shakur and Floyd? They ain't out yet, right?
Nah, they
Bro, I
ain't out
mean
yet.
they're not
They
out yet
probably
because
be
the
out
fight
about
not done. I mean, why
They
would the
shouldn't
odds
be
be
two,
up?
close.
3 weeks.
They shouldn't be
Nah.
close. They
Oh,
shouldn't
two,
be
three
Hold
close.
up,
weeks.
hold up. Y'all
I
saying
think
the
they gonna
fight is
be.
finalized?
Yeah, it's finalized.
Who said?
They already posted. It got finalized like about
I think
8 o'clock, 7,
Floyd
8
just said
o'clock.
that shit. He was just on
Who
Najee shit.
said though? Who said that?
It's a
both of them.
bunch of reports
I
about it.
think I think Floyd just said that shit on Najee shit right before Greg hopped in.
But it's man, that
Oh,
shit
that's fire. Oh, that's fire.
they
That's
posted
fire. At
it's
least,
February 22nd.
I
Yep.
mean,
Where they fighting
I
at?
think I'm about to get small. Whoa, so that's what the live was. The name was about. I thought y'all was just talking about the rumors, but hold on, y'all spoke
Where they
about that
fighting at?
already? Cause I came late.
Where the
Yeah,
fight
we
gonna be
Yeah,
at?
we talked about that.
Well,
We've been
we
talking about
don't
that the
know yet,
whole
Bang.
the whole
Oh,
live
I'm
down
watching
there.
this shit back for sure.
Did anybody hear where the fight might be yet?
I don't
Saudi
know.
if because it would be on the 22nd of February. It'd be in Riyadh.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
it's in
Riyadh
Oh,
Riyadh.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
on
in
South
Riyadh. They already
Ooh.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I mean, if
Oh, it's
Floyd,
gonna be ready for
if
that?
if it's
Hey,
It's in Saudi
close,
Arabia.
if
hey,
it's close, Floyd is going Shakur way. I'm just saying.
yo, y'all
Yeah.
know shit. Y'all know shit get funny out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, look, I see
Yeah.
in your
Hey,
face.
but look, it only be like that though. Look, Greg, it be like that with when American fighters fight foreigners over there.
And they love
We
Okay.
their
never
exile.
come out victorious. So this American versus American. So we might be all right on this
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they,
you
they,
know the zone,
they love
Eddie,
their
is like
exile.
this with Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Oscar and Turkey first, they used to beef. You know what I'm saying? Oscar had to hop on the bandwagon because the money there. But
Yeah.
I
one. Shit,
think and
he
then
bought ready.
Shakur
That
has met with Turkey Al Sheikh, and I think they, got a more stable relationship than Floyd. So I feel like that's why I just said that. I feel like if it's a close fight and it goes decision, I mean, there's no way Shakur don't win, I don't think.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Hey,
and
hey,
Boy was just saying that it's a win-win situation for him because if
hey,
he win, he beat Shakur. If he lose, everybody know who he is now.
hey,
Yeah.
Greg.
Oh, now he copping plea. He wasn't
And
talking
it's
that
Man,
just,
I'm
legal
it's
just
shit
just
tired of
before.
these moral
it's like
victories. These
not even
niggas
like a
got
loss
these
like that.
built-in excuses, man.
Say it
Hey,
again, Bang. Say it again.
I say, man, I'm tired of these moral victories and these built-in
Thank you.
excuses, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Go out there to win, man. Ain't no win-win. It's only a win-win if you win. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
hey,
Because
He was hitting on that.
Dead ass.
hey,
you on the up and coming.
Dead
You on the
ass.
up and coming. You really still a prospect in my eyes. They got you ranked, but you really still a prospect. Your skill level is at a prospect level. They try to compare him to Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is a he's still, as far as the amount of fights, he's still a prospect too, but his skill level is different. It's a
And
different
it's
level of
just the
skill.
people he
You know what I mean?
around. The people he
Absolutely.
around. Crawford,
He
Bowman,
come out of hell of a gym,
Bowman.
and
Yeah.
he fight just like Crawford. It's
Yo,
kind of like
nice and poised.
a Kevin Rooney. It's kind of like a Kevin Rooney and Mike Tyson thing. They both come up under the custom motto tutelage. So you see the gym in them. You know what I'm saying? You see Kevin Rooney. Kevin Rooney wasn't Mike Tyson, but he had the same style.
For
The
sure.
same thing with Keyshawn Davis. When he throw his punches, the way he stand, the way he step down on his front foot before he throw that left
You see
hook.
a little bit of
It's just
Shakur in
like
there
Crawford.
too. Nice and
It's
poised. The
just like
pool,
hey, look, hey,
the
G,
pool.
hey, Greg,
Yo.
hey, Coda. So look, earlier, right? I was talking to Lamont Roach Senior, right? And he was just furious. You know, they came out with the ranking. The new rankings came out for the 130-pound division, right?
Yeah.
And tell me if you agree, right? They got number one, Navarrete, right? They got number two, O'Shaquie Foster. They got number three, Oscar Valdez. Four, the dude that just beat Cordina.
Mm.
Yeah.
And number five, they got Lamont Roach Jr.
Yeah.
Damn, where's my man? Where's my man Savage in there?
Yeah, we're Raymond Ford, bro.
Do you do
Yeah,
you
but see,
He
agree?
gonna be a
But Raymond
problem.
Ford just got to 30 though.
What
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Do
dead.
you
He
agree with
dead.
that top five?
rankings
he gonna
goes?
be a problem though. He
Yeah.
See
gonna
what
Yeah.
he
be a
was saying? What he was saying was four out that I mean three out that top five came off losses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Navarrete,
And they got all them ranked higher than Lamont Roach Jr.
I think
Navarrete,
that has to
Valdez,
do.
and
I agree. I agree, and the only reason I'm saying I agree is because I think they ranking it more off of stats. A lot of those guys been in better fights than Lamont Roach been in. Lamont
facts.
Roach been in a great fight with Jamel Herring, and he been in a great fight with Hector Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But outside of those two fights, it's like we still getting to learn who Lamont Roach is. But the reason is no reason to complain because you top five in the world, you
for
top
sure.
three, top four in the world. So it's so many guys who don't get there at all, or don't get close. So you know what I mean? If it was me, I'd be like, hey, I don't give a fuck if they had us ranked 7 because we here.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel like when I look at the rankings and how people move up and down, like I feel like it's less about skill and more about how your skills been tested, especially over time.
Hmm.
You got long ass arms, right? I could tell. Dude, I just know. I done seen them type niggas in the gym. They just got long ass touching their knees and shit. I can tell.
Yo,
But
you funny as shit.
some niggas pay to be in them rankings too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
You know
real.
they
So
It's true. Or they'll have dinner.
you know they think
With
that
yo,
I'm glad you said that, right? They think that got something to do with oh Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they was signed under Oscar at first.
yeah, but that depends. If it's he could either be paying to be in the rankings or it's just the name. Just that's it. I mean he got and Oscar get in there. He rumble with anybody. You know what I'm saying? He rumbling with anybody. I mean he about to fight Navarrete again. And I feel like if he's
I'm talking Oscar De La Hoya. I'm
yeah,
talking.
well I thought you
You
was
know they
talking
was
about
signed
Oscar
under De La
Valdez
Hoya.
being in the rankings.
hey. So who was them rankings for? What was them rankings for?
Yeah.
$130.
That's for that. So the rankings the that ranking right there really goes by far as the ring belt. The ring belt goes by. You know what I'm
Ring
saying? Who they feel
magazine.
like.
Oh, Ring Mac. Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
we
best.
gotta remember, Turkey out of Sheep owns that now.
Yes, sir.
Turkey,
Not
Turkey,
Oscar
yeah,
not
Turkey
Oscar no more.
He bought that. He bought the ring. He bought the whole ring franchise.
Forgot about
So
that.
that
It's not
belt,
Oscar no
that
more.
magazine, that belonged to Turkey now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his shit. He
yeah.
bought that
That,
out.
And he don't want the WBA on Box Rec. He bought that shit too.
right.
Them niggas out here copping everything.
Bought Box Rick. That nigga, hey man, we gotta watch that dude, man.
Yo,
We gotta watch that nigga.
people happy about it, and
He
I'm like,
making his
nigga, I
presence known.
mean,
He
this
Nah,
making his
nigga
presence
like,
known.
Bang said that nigga about to do a hostile takeover. We gotta watch, cuz.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
absolutely, man.
I
I
mean,
gotta
but
be
listen,
careful with
hear
that.
me out, right? So if the sanction, if y'all seen that undisputed belt that Better BF and Bivol that Better BF got after the fight,
Mm-hmm.
right? So boom, so say, and he bought Ring Magazine. So say he makes like he buys out all the sanctioning bodies, and he only makes it the Ring Magazine belt, and then or say two of them, because having two champions in one weight class would be dope, because then they fight up the up. I always thought that was all right, like when they had the WBC and WBA, you know what I'm saying. I always thought that was all right, you know what I'm saying. They started adding more belts, and I'm like, all right, this is like kind of like dumb. But when you got two champions, and then the contenders are fighting, they way up and they fighting these champions, I think that's dope. I think that's dope, because then the two champions, if they beat every contender that is up there to challenge them, and then they come and have the fight for the best fighter in the division, you know what I'm saying? Then the lineal belt comes in, and then that undisputed belt will be fired too. Like, to have that undisputed belt, like, you the undisputed king. And that's not to be won, like, or that's not to be like handed off. Like, you won that, and that belt is yours because you won this. I mean, if there's a rematch, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like the most belts there should be is two. But if he buys the lineal belt, which was my point, if he bought, well, since he bought the Ring Magazine, so the lineal belt is his basically. For one, they didn't give Bam Bam his belt yet. That, I mean, like, he just defended it and didn't even have a belt. That's crazy. But
Yeah, that's wild.
that's why I'd have been tight. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but yeah, like, that'd be fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like, start cutting off all the sanctioning shit. You know what I'm saying? Then fighters, Javante, why would he? A lot of people say that, but why would he want to fight for undisputed or anything and pay all these sanctioning fees? Um, except for fighting the best, but pay all these sanctioning fees when he's getting paid the most out of anybody. And then he gotta pay for a belt that he earned, bro. Like what Errol Spence was saying, I respect that OD. I mean, although if people want to be conspiracy theories, that's probably has to do with why.
Hey, but
That's
look,
just,
here's the thing though. I ain't mad at four belts. I'm not mad at four belts because it makes the fighter look more prestige. It's just now here's the thing. I think that interim belt, I think the super belt, I think the intercontinental belts
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that, them lower belts under them same sanctioning bodies, they need to go. The four belts can still stand because it adds a little bit more flair to a fighter's name. But when you start having all these, like you got 5 WBC belts, 5 WBA belts, and all that, nah,
Yeah. Yeah, but
nah,
then ducking comes into play. You know what I'm
nah. But see,
saying?
here's the thing. Once we start eliminating all that shit, we can start getting these tournaments, these proper tournaments that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like these proper
Yeah.
tournaments.
That's only gonna happen if one person owns all the sanctionings. You feel me? Because I
Yeah, but
mean,
see, them rules gonna have to come into play. Like that shit Canelo doing, all that babysitting and all that shit.
yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they need to.
Like,
The rules need to stand for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
but
Everybody. That's what need to change. That's what
but
fuck the belts.
yo, motherfuckers been trying
The
to
rules
find a
need to stand
remedy
for
to this
all.
shit for mad long.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas been trying to figure out an answer for mad long. Like, we just
Man, they
gonna have to go
created
on
shit for
we gonna
Canelo.
have to do a hunger strike, my
hey,
nigga. I ain't gonna
and,
lie.
and
hey,
also you got to
fellas.
think about,
We
and
gonna
also
have
you
to
got
go
to
on a
think.
strike, fam.
Hey, the day at the gym, we was talking about something today, right? You know how they got uh Gary said we should protest to this. You know how they got they got games, football games on Thanksgiving. Why they don't never have no fights on Thanksgiving?
Mm,
That'd be like that.
that'd be
Like,
smart.
That'd be fire.
Maybe because it's on a weekday, and
yeah, that's what they
it.
saying, but
Or maybe
they
because you
had they
got to
used to have
go
It,
against
Friday night
football.
I
fights.
mean, with the fact that it's been football for years, maybe they feel like they'll be battling with sales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what I'm
will.
saying.
And then a lot of people be with their families. So it's
And then
like,
you
you know
gotta
what I'm
pay
saying?
for the fight, and then you know what I'm saying it's a free football game. So what we doing?
Yeah.
But
Real
but that
shit.
but the fight. I mean, the fight of the last game be over about 10.
I'm just saying, you and your family get together every year. Now you telling your family you going to Vegas for the fight.
You
You know what I'm saying? It's just
Shit, the
about to have
it's
to
football
just
come
players
home back to.
gotta go
You about to
play.
have to come back home to a fight with a cousin or something like.
yeah.
Yeah,
In boxing, and the
but you
truth
gotta
is,
look at it.
and the
Professional
truth is,
sports, they leaving. If they away, they leaving and gotta go play anyway.
yeah, but they making great money. Boxing ain't
Yeah,
making that kind of money. And
yeah.
these niggas, and to be real, you know what I'm saying? Boxing is every weekend, bro. Every fucking weekend. If you really look at the, if you go on box rec and you just look, every weekend is fights. Every week is fights all over the world. So boxing got a lot going on. You know what I mean? We just, hey yo,
Especially with pro box too now.
but I gotta hit this sack, fellas. I appreciate y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
It's
All right.
always love. You know what I mean? I
yo,
appreciate y'all coming through to fuck with me. Empty the clip, Cyrus, Coda, Well Connected Elite. Everybody that came through, EH, Bang,
bang.
MGM. Appreciate the gang, man. I appreciate y'all. Get with me.
I know we here,
Y'all
bro. Appreciate
All
the
support
right.
my
flight.
platform, man. Go watch my interviews.
Go check my
Yeah,
boy out, Well Connected Elite, man. He got a lot of
yeah.
exclusive from the DMV shit.
Yes,
Make sure y'all
sir.
fuck with him.
He be having the interviews, exclusive joints.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Appreciate
All
you
right,
having me,
good man.
Greg.
Tomorrow,
How are
Twan,
you,
come
dude?
on, Greg.
Yeah, Twan said he'll be here tomorrow, y'all. And Antoine Russell at 10 o'clock. So hopefully everything work
Coda
right.
hit
We
me.
get my boy on here.
10 p.m.
Yeah, 10
Yeah, all
p.m.
right. So AM
My
over.
nigga.
All right, bro.